Um, this is just a small challenge to every Christian that is concerned. I just want to know this is not a fight. I want to know maybe Jesus is under the God's cause because Bible Deuteronomy 21 says, if someone guilty of a capital offense is put to death and their body is exposed on a pole, you must leave the body hanging on the pole overnight. Be sure to bury it that same day because anyone who is on a pole is under God's curse. You must not desecrate the land the Lord your God is giving as an inheritance. Now, how did Jesus die? So let's go to Acts 21, verse 39. The writer says, we are witness of everything he did in the country of the Jews and in Jerusalem. They killed him by hanging him on a cross. We know that a cross is made up of a pole. So, and that won't be any argument. So a cross is made up of a pole. Now, is Jesus under God's cause? Is God angry with Jesus? Then how can he be killed like someone that is under the God's cause? Because the Jews in Jerusalem that days, they used to kill anybody, like the verse says. He said, "Someone guilty of a capital offense is put to death, and their body is exposed on a pole. You must not leave the body hanging on the pole overnight." Now, let us ask ourselves: Jesus committed capital offense and he was hanged. That means was that means he was under God's cause by getting killed like someone that is under God's cause. Please, who can explain that that thing? Because I don't understand.
I challenge any Muslim to give me a logical answer to the question I'm about to ask without being emotional. Please, I'm not attacking your religion. I'm just asking a question. Alright, so in chapter 69, verse 44 of your Quran, Allah is telling us what he'll do with Muhammad if he's a false prophet and if he makes up something in the name of God. It reads, "Had the messenger made up something in our name, we would have certainly seized him by his right hand, then severed his aorta, and none of you could have shielded him from us." So Allah is very clearly saying that if Muhammad was a false prophet and if he made something in the name of God, then Allah would grab him by his right hand and kill him. Specifically, he would sever his aorta. Obviously not in a literal sense with some scissors cutting his aorta, but you get the point. So just one more time, if Allah was mad at Muhammad for making something up in his name, none of you guys could have stopped him from grabbing him by his right hand and severing his aorta. Now let me ask you Muslims, do you know how your prophet died? According to Sahih Bukhari 4428, the prophet in his ailment in which he died used to say, "O Aisha, I still feel the pain caused by the food I ate at Khaybar. And at this time, I feel as if my aorta is being cut from that poison." There are a million different ways for a man to die. And you're telling me that Muhammad just so happened to die the specific death that a prophet would die